It began as a whisper, an image that was never meant to be seen, an anomaly buried deep within the raw data of the James Webb Space Telescope. At first, only a handful of astronomers noticed the glitch in the spectrographic readings, a pattern too precise, too rhythmic, too artificial. It wasn't cosmic dust, it wasn't a dying star, and it definitely wasn't a comet. It was something else, something cold, calculated, and terrifying, the object in question. 3I Atlas, an interstellar visitor already known for defying the laws of physics. But this new leak, captured during a classified Webb observation, would change everything. If the data is real, then 3I Atlas isn't just another mysterious wanderer from deep space. It may be watching us, and for the first time, the truth is beginning to leak. When 3I Atlas was first discovered, astronomers assumed it was another interstellar comet. We had seen this before: Oumuamua, Borisov, strange fragments from other star systems slingshotting past our sun before vanishing forever. But 3I Atlas immediately distinguished itself, not by its speed, not by its orbit, but by how it behaved. Unlike typical comets which bloom into vaporous halos when approaching the sun, 3I Atlas refused to obey. No coma, no tail, no outgassing of water. Instead, it emitted pure carbon dioxide and in massive quantities, while remaining silent in every other spectrographic band. Expecting confirmation, NASA aimed SPHEREX's infrared spectrometer at it, looking for water or carbon monoxide, the two hallmarks of natural comets. The result? Nothing. Only CO2, no water, no carbon monoxide. A chemical profile never before recorded in space. What kind of object emits only CO2? The answer was unsettling. None. Not naturally. Not anywhere. As public curiosity grew, NASA fell silent. But behind the scenes, the James Webb Space Telescope had already been secretly directed toward the object on August 6, 2025. No images released, no press conference, nothing. Now, a leaked analysis reveals why. Webb captured an object with no natural coma, but surrounded instead by a perfectly symmetrical CO2 halo stretching hundreds of thousands of kilometers into space. Even stranger, the infrared signature revealed a glow not from sunlight, but from inside the object. Was 3I Atlas emitting artificial light? The leaked spectroscopic breakdown said yes. The wavelengths resembled engineered photonic systems, patterns used in telecommunications, data transfer, and signal encoding. The light wasn't random. It was repeating, structured, a cosmic Morse code, and then came the size estimate. 46 kilometers wide, far larger than any known interstellar visitor, and statistically impossible to appear by chance. For such a massive object to enter our solar system from interstellar space would mean one of two things. Our understanding of the universe is catastrophically flawed. Or this object was sent here. But the most disturbing detail wasn't its chemistry or its light or its size. It was its path. 3I Atlas didn't drift into the solar system chaotically like Oumuamua. It entered in perfect alignment with the orbital plane of the planets, a trajectory that has only a 1 in 500 chance of occurring naturally. It flew in like a drone following a flight plan. It passed near multiple planets, including Earth, before descending deeper into the solar system. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb called the trajectory technologically suggestive, noting that the path seemed optimized for maximum observation by Earth-based telescopes, as if it wanted to be seen but not fully understood. Then came the chilling realization. Its origin traced back to the Sagittarius constellation, the same region where the infamous WOW signal was detected in 1977. The odds of two unrelated anomalies coming from the same place, astronomically low. As speculation rose, a new theory emerged, not from science fiction, but from aerospace engineering. What if 3I Atlas isn't a natural object? What if it's a technologically modified one? Imagine a massive asteroid, hollowed out and retrofitted with machinery, sensors, or even a biomechanical habitat. Encased in dense rock for radiation shielding, surrounded by a thin layer of CO2 ice to mask its true nature, a vessel that could travel tens of thousands of years through interstellar space. This idea isn't new. Engineers on Earth have proposed the same concept: asteroid ships, hidden, durable, long-lasting, and the leaked web data suggests this might not be theory anymore. We may be observing one. If true, the implication is staggering. Someone or something sent it. Meanwhile, the encrypted internal logs from Webb revealed another anomaly. What seemed like random thermal flickers became recognizable when analyzed. The pulses matched prime number sequences, a mathematical language long proposed for alien communication. These were not natural signals. They were intentional. Even worse, the pulses had gaps, long silent intervals, almost as if something was waiting for a reply. 3i Atlas wasn't just being observed, it was observing us back. NASA's response was immediate: lock down all observation data, shut down public tracking, block access to new telescope logs. But what happened next was even more alarming. Satellite redirection requests surged across NASA and ESA systems. Defense agencies quietly took control. NORAD and U.S. Space Force issued directives. Within 48 hours, the classified X-37B military space plane launched into orbit with no public explanation. Orbital reconstructions suggest its trajectory, gives it a possible line of sight toward 3i Atlas. Were they preparing to study it, monitor it, or intercept it? Internal memos leaked shortly after classified the object as a TUOS, technological unknown of extraterrestrial significance. Scientists continued digging, and a small group of astrobiologists proposed an even more disturbing possibility. 3i Atlas may not be a machine, it may not be a rock, it may not be a vessel, it may be alive. Not biologically alive, but biomechanically alive. A hybrid, part organism, part machine, evolving, adapting, and making decisions on interstellar timescales. If so, it didn't just come here, it chose to come here. Evidence for this grew: the timing of emissions, the trajectory adjustments, the alignment shifts, all pointed to a single chilling truth: its arrival may be scheduled. Independent astronomers now predict that in 9 months the object will reach the asteroid belt, where it is expected to alter course again. This next maneuver would require immense propulsion or advanced gravitational control. Signal analysts believe 3i Atlas is currently broadcasting in phases, and we are in phase 3 of a 5-phase sequence. The final phase coincides with its alignment between Mars and Earth. What happens then? No one knows, but NASA's silence, the military's sudden urgency, and Webb's missing images all suggest they know more than they're saying. Shortly after Webb began extended observation, something strange happened. The Deep Space Network began experiencing failures. At first it was blamed on the Sun. Then entire data streams from New Horizons, even Voyager 2, went offline as if synchronized. Localized electromagnetic disturbances aligned with Webb's observation windows. It wasn't random. It was a reaction. It had become part of the pattern. It had become the observed. And something, somewhere, responded. A countdown has begun. A map has been drawn. A signal is growing stronger. NASA isn't panicking because they don't understand. They're panicking because they finally do. The question is no longer, what is 3i Atlas? The question is, why now? Why Earth? And what happens when the countdown reaches 0? Because if Webb's readings are right, and every leak suggests they are, then 3i Atlas isn't just passing through, it's coming home.